guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into something truly special, the all-new 2026 Corvette ZR1. Yes, it's finally here, and Chevrolet has unleashed a monster that takes American performance to a completely new level. The ZR1 has always been the ultimate expression of Corvette power, but this 2026 version isn't just fast, it's sophisticated, sharp, and built to take on the world's best supercars. So, let's charge up and get into the details of the design, the interior, the performance, and what kind of price tag you can expect from this beast. Right off the bat, the exterior of the 2026 Corvette ZR1 is pure aggression sculpted into carbon fiber. It's lower, wider, and meaner than ever before. Every curve and bend is functional, built for speed and aerodynamics. The front end is dominated by a new, larger carbon splitter and massive air intakes that feed the twin-turbo V8. The hood now features a center-mounted power dome with heat extractors that shout, "Race car." Around the sides, the sculpted body lines carry over the C8 shape but with sharper edges, giving the ZR1 a more purposeful stance. The rear is where things get wild. A huge carbon fiber wing dominates the back, helping deliver serious downforce at high speeds, while the quad center exhaust pipes are now titanium-tipped and redesigned to sound absolutely brutal. The LED lighting is sleeker and more futuristic, and the carbon accents everywhere, from the mirrors to the roof panel, make it look like something out of a Le Mans garage. This isn't just a sports car anymore, it's an American hypercar with attitude. Moving inside, the 2026 ZR1 continues the driver-focused approach that started with the C8, but it turns up the luxury and technology even more. The cockpit wraps around you like a jet fighter, with premium materials everywhere you touch, carbon fiber trims, Alcantara, and hand-stitched leather. The steering wheel is still the squared-off racing design, but now it comes with carbon fiber paddles and programmable drive mode buttons. The 12-inch digital instrument cluster is fully customizable, showing boost pressure, track data, and even live G-forces. The center console is angled perfectly toward the driver with an updated 10.5-inch infotainment screen running the latest GM Performance OS system. You've got wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, but this time, the system adds a track telemetry app built right in. The seats are sculpted for performance, lightweight carbon buckets that hug you during cornering but are still heated and ventilated for comfort. The Bose Performance sound system delivers crystal clear audio, but let's be real, the best soundtrack in this car comes from the engine roaring behind you. Even the interior lighting has been reworked with customizable ambient LEDs, giving off a futuristic vibe when you're driving at night. Everything about the inside of the ZR1 screams precision, performance, and power, without forgetting that this is still a Corvette, built to be driven every day. Now let's talk performance, because this is where things get crazy. Under the rear hatch sits a brand new twin-turbocharged 5.5-liter flat-plane crank V8 engine, codenamed LT7. This engine is the next evolution of the Z06's LT6, but now boosted with two turbos to push out an unbelievable 850 horsepower and 825 pound-feet of torque. Power is sent to the rear wheels through an updated 8-speed dual-clutch transmission that shifts faster than ever, lightning quick on track but smooth on the street. 0 to 60 happens in just 2.2 seconds, making it one of the quickest cars on the planet, and the top speed is said to be around 215 miles per hour. The sound of that flat-plane V8 with twin turbos is unlike anything else, a mix of exotic scream and deep American thunder. The car sits on an upgraded version of the magnetic ride control system, meaning it can adapt to any road or track condition instantly. Carbon ceramic brakes come standard, and the ZR1 gets Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2R tires for ultimate grip. Steering is razor sharp, and with the new active aero system, this car generates serious downforce without killing top speed. There's also a track mode that stiffens everything up, drops the ride height, and turns the ZR1 into a weapon. Whether you're on a racetrack or cruising down the highway, the power and control feel absolutely next level. Fuel economy obviously isn't the focus here, but surprisingly, Chevrolet says the ZR1 manages around 18 mpg combined, thanks to advanced turbo efficiency and cylinder deactivation tech. But let's be real, nobody's buying this car for fuel economy. You're buying it because it delivers world-class performance at a price that undercuts the Ferraris and McLarens it's competing with. And speaking of price, Chevrolet hasn't confirmed exact numbers yet, but early reports suggest the 2026 Corvette ZR1 will start around $160,000 to $170,000. That's an insane deal for what you're getting. Nearly 850 horsepower, carbon aero, a mid-engine layout, and everyday usability. Fully loaded versions with carbon fiber body kits, performance seats, and track packages will likely push close to $190,000, but even then, it's still a bargain compared to anything that can match it. Considering this level of performance, the ZR1 sits right in the middle between the Z06 and the upcoming Zora Hybrid, which is rumored to cross 1,000 horsepower. Overall, the 2026 Corvette ZR1 isn't just a car, it's a statement. It's proof that American engineering can go head-to-head with Europe's finest. The design is stunning, the performance numbers are outrageous, and the technology makes it more advanced than ever. It's brutal on the track but comfortable enough to drive home after a long day of racing. This is the kind of car that reminds everyone why the Corvette name is legendary: accessible performance, iconic looks, and pure driving emotion. The ZR1 takes all of that and amplifies it to a level that makes it not just the king of Corvettes, but one of the greatest performance machines America has ever built. So there you have it, the 2026 Corvette ZR1. A twin-turbo beast that looks like a fighter jet, drives like a race car, and still keeps that everyday Corvette soul alive. Let me know what you think. Is this the greatest Corvette ever made? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you loved this review, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more car reviews, and stay tuned because there's a lot more power coming your way. Thanks for watching Charge Up Cars.